started about 1 minute, guys. Almost ended the stream again. Tablet. Let me get the Steam ready. Alright, let's get started. Alright. We're gonna start with Fumes. The game actually isn't that big, it's actually a pretty small game. It took like less than 10 minutes to download. It's on sale right now for 10% off. It's like $13 American. I'll link in the description if you're interested in it. I'm not associated, I'm not affiliated, I just think it's pretty cool. See that they're making this kind of thing. Before I boot the game up, I just want to mention you guys on the Discord server, you guys requested what you guys request. Actually, let me just boot the game up while that comes up. Oh, I gotta open up DMT again. Lock that monitor to the screen. Thanks, Alejandro. Thanks for welcoming me back. It's good to be back, man. It's been a good almost, what, 3 weeks? Can you guys see on stream the game? The game stopped. I stopped the game. My mouse isn't going off the screen. Okay. Because I have the OBS, I turned off the preview because it's giving me the same issue that we had when we tried doing the what's it called, Beyond the Sun, when it started getting kind of jittery. See, the game's early access. In the server, you guys asked if you want to see games like Total War, other Conquest games, or games like Persona. If you guys want to see Total War game, I can try to do that one. I don't want to get like super uber duper like focused. I ignore you guys in chat. For Persona, if I do play one, it's gonna have to be Persona 3. I'll talk about why in a second. These cars are relentless, man. And yes, you can upgrade. I played the demo before, but it's like the early access build. PS1 style kind of game? Yeah, like Carmageddon or like Interstate 78 or 87, whatever it's called. So it's how that Mad Max kind of feel. All original music, so no licensed stuff. We know it's got the jelly car kind of physics. Oh, middle button to boost? I remember that from the demo. Oh shit. Oh shit. Wait. There we go. Is volume okay? Expiration. Leave it higher. We'll upgrade stuff later. We can actually change. Oh shit, there it is. We can change our turrets, speed, and free fire. Oh damn. Right, good settings. You got different filters here actually. Display. No. Graphics. Standard, Pico, Noir, Full Retro, like more like how you remember it. VHS, CRT, Telefon, Retro HD, or HQ, and Clean. I'm gonna pick the CRT for now. Gonna bring back the nostalgia, bro. Are you sure about that? Woo! Doggy! Yeah, that look very different from the Mafia cars. Explosivos! That's us, baby! LA driving simulator? Well, I fucking wish. We just get progress in our life. Let's try to get water. Wait. You blow the pot because gonna. What's that? Are you mad? I am crazy, yes. Let's go. It's the Love Sideshow Man. Welcome. Glad to see you again. I don't know where I'm going. We're gonna find out. But if you're at Waterwalk, yeah, I tell people when I get an EV, like, as long as you're buying that shit just to, like, to work and the grocery store and back, you're gonna be okay. Keyword is okay. Like, if you need to, like, do serious, like, driving, fucking forget it. I have an uncle, and he says, that's why I bought the car. Just go work, go back. Don't worry too much. And if I go on a road trip, I'll just rent a car. Because if it gets hurt in an accident, it's not my car. Fair point. Fair point. He's a safe driver. Now, when it comes to Persona, I'm playing all that shit. 3, to be fair, I'm biased with my favorite. Because 3, 2, it's like it has what I like from 2 with the dark of the occult and the dark aesthetic, and I love it. And I'm biased towards it. But then 4 came, you have the bright color stuff, and it's one of those things where if you focus on the undertones, it is as dark as Persona 2 and 3. But a lot of people like it because, you know, they don't think about it too much because there's no more horrific implications. And then you got, you know, the casual fans that join it because that stupid Him Daisy comic. And then, of course, you know, the quote-unquote fans only there just, like, gaslight you about 2 specific characters. And then Persona 5, while it's not a bad game, it lost a lot of the dark occultism I loved from 3 to 8 and 4. And to put the nail in the coffin for that, a lot of the fans are just people who watch other people who stream that game. It's like, what's the point? And you're complaining about shit in the game that makes the game, you know? Like, before they didn't have this bad thing, it's like, it's the point of Persona, you overcome the dark and the evil. It's futile as it seems. I am probably going the wrong way. But again, this is an apocalyptic wasteland. I don't remember this being a demo. The game, I think the demo should be the other way. Yeah, I'm holding down straight, and my car just kind of goes like this. Florida awarded 24 people who died in a self-driving Tesla accident. They're engaged. Nobody was coming. Why does he have to skip when it's press F to continue? Persona playing Persona for the first time? Yeah. Shit. I've angered the fucking chopper, oh shit. The tank, we have to really capture that fucking tank, and I'm facing backwards, god damn it. No. Yeah, I mean, I like it, but it's like, bro, why are you mad at Persona 5? You got options that, you know, you're playing as a high schooler, you can get those options, and you got the other teacher and the nurse. Nurse is my favorite one. I love forget like she doesn't see me counsel. That's Persona 3. If you want that much, just pick the other options and shit, or don't play the fucking game. It's not that hard to do. And the only thing I'm a bit wary about playing RPGs on stream in general, not because they're bad, but there's always that one section of the game where you're forced to grind. Oh, fuck. Well, that's a first. Soundtrack's original too. I like it. If you actually buy they actually have the early access game, but they also have the backers bundle, which includes concept art, graphics that aren't, and enemies that aren't yet put in the game, as well as the complete soundtrack, which will get updated as time goes on. To share the Vtubers server, but afford a viewer to create the name Illusion Capri, you create name only in the form of EV. That's how like Maki's Mustang in name only. Yeah, they're just trying to cater to a crowd that. Same thing with Persona and those equals. They can cry all they want, if they're not gonna buy it, what's the fucking point? Booba 2. I know it says Bubba, but Booba. We're going to Brez the Booba here. Playing the relic is a major quest. And survive the death of the Flash of the launcher. Dope. Still, same as you are. Same your last strap. Oh right, I forgot. I forgot. You see the little icon there, the little gear thing? If you die and you go to the car and you don't die a second time, Just like the game Zombie U, you can actually find a scrap truck that has all your old upgrades. But if you die on the way while getting to that scrap truck, congratulations, you're fucking fucked. We have the honk. I forgot how honk is. H? Okay, it's H. Some games have weird effect on like T. Let me get in. Let me in. Let me in. Yeah, because the turning's got that jelly car kind of physics. And you have to actually drive in. Right, fine. You can actually make custom skins here too. I get fine with the guy here. That's not my name, Borwick, by the way. But I can rename my license plate for free. Where is it at? Hababab, fuck. Hababab. Wait, Hababab, fuck it. Habababa. Let's go. Curry says it kind of Persona. Game was cool, but socially, system ultimately be a drag. Then you're probably gonna like P2 or P5, because 5 have it, but the game really makes you like use it. But to be fair, the events are so naturally occurring, it doesn't feel like it's a chore. Well, 2 didn't really have as much. 3 kind of had it, but considering the way I played the Persona games naturally goes with the social events, it wasn't a drag to me. But also, that's the portable version of 3, which again, it's more like a older 90s kind of tournament as opposed to what the 2000s were, and it's fine. At least there, like, your fucking stats matter and shit. It's all I fucking care about. I'm just tired of action RPGs where your stats are not, totally don't matter and shit. Let's try to the next enemy. My handling is just awful in this game. Looks like we're not 4 to me. It might be like based on like the vague loose shapes, so it might be. See the little gear icon. There is a way you can manually shift the gears with your keyboard. I have no idea how to fucking do it. I don't want to fight the big scary boss in the background. I want to fight the little mid boss in the middle. Where the fuck are they at? Where are you hiding? Okay, let's go. Move the cargo. Yeah, that was definitely not in the demo version. Because around here there would have been another mid-boss fight. Welcome to a game. The rules are not explained, you just play. Okay. So where is he? That's the truck there. And where are the other enemies at? I'm gonna drive to the other one and see if we can find something on the way there. Yeah, the demo, they had a lot more enemies, you know, stacked up back to back, a giant truck to try to conquer the fortress. That was cool. I'm gonna find that out here on this stream. Yeah, just RPGs in general, they got that one grindy section that's like boring as shit to watch. I also don't want to play off stream in case you know something cool happens. These anomalies were not in the demo. Let's try it out. Anomaly station, there's a truck there, where else is everything? try the symbol in the middle here. Come on, Tree of Wisdom, show me what you got. My doors are swinging open. The fuck? Tornado. Let's see what this bad boy is. We gotta fight some bad guys to fight. Because I'm not delivering no cargo not just yet. Twister! Okay, find a cargo, I gotta deliver that shit. Interesting. You watched a dark comedy, in Burgess Wednesday afternoon, look at that. Are you aware of it? Came out, no wait. No, I have not. I never even heard of In Burgess. But I did see lots of good movies on the flights here and back. That was one of the big ones I saw. I got to see that Looney Tunes movie, the day the Earth shoots or some shit like that. It's not bad, I like it, but I'm biased towards Looney Tunes back in action. To me, that's the best ones, personally. I know it's not completely fair, but I got my two reasons other than nostalgia. The thing is, the setup of it's a Porky and Daffy film. It's not like a full ensemble cast. You do have characters like Petunia, well, those are like the main three you've got. And okay, we're fighting some bad guys, I think. And the soundtrack. But it's like, imagine the setup was like Looney Tunes show, but the punchlines were all like classic Looney Tunes. They get a job to fix the roof, pay someone to fix the roof. And they the newspapers, and Daffy built this freaking newspaper turret. It's crazy fun. It's an okay film for 90 minutes. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It's a solid film. But I think it's weird. I think there's a lot of the Looney Tunes show DNA in it. So you want like proper, like super duper heavy, hard hitting slapstick, like classic Looney Tunes. You're not gonna get it there. But it's not bad at all. Hello, on attractors, welcome. No, I didn't get a chance to watch Brazil. The second flight, I slept half of that flight. But I did see Casino. I saw Alto Nights. Finished the Penguin show. Fuck, that was good. That was good. This is just weird. This is trippy. None of this crap was here in the demo. Hello, Undertractors. Welcome. I saw this other Chinese action film that was pretty solid. Granted, the cover was kind of what I was looking for like ideas. What was the other one I watched? One other film I saw that wasn't the Penguin. Maybe the movie. I'm trying to remember. Fuck, I can't remember what it was. Where are the fucking everything else? There's a lot more enemies in the demo. I'll give it that. This show isn't bad, but again, if you want, the personalities are in character in the Looney Tunes show, but there's almost none of that classic slapstick, which is the other half of the Looney Tunes formula. But for the movie, The Day of the Earth, there's a lot of stuff in there that it takes a lot of notes from like SpongeBob or even Ren and Stimpy. So while it's not bad, it's a part where it felt more like it had that particular DNA as opposed to classic Looney Tunes. The Nitro fill up. It's not a bad show, but apparently the guy who does Daffy and Bugs in that show. Apparently, if he voiced him before, it sounds kind of off for Daffy at least. Where is everything else set? There are other mid bosses in the demo. I'm trying not to bitch about doing like the demo, but the anomaly thing is really. I'm gonna have to play with this, don't I? Now can Baby Looney Tunes? Yeah, Baby Looney Tunes was just kind of, that was part of that typical late 90s, early 2000s everything with baby kind of trend. That's weird. Okay, yeah, definitely. That, I guess we need that tree then. I'm gonna get to that tree, I'm gonna find some enemies, and I'm gonna die there. Watch. That's always how this thing works. Oh yeah, speaking of RPGs, I know that I remember that Suikoden got a remaster about a year ago, I think. Where are the enemies? I'm not understanding this system. I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna recollect my stuff, and I'm gonna see where I went wrong. Because apparently there's something I'm doing really wrong here. I'll just find a repair truck, maybe. Then they do like this. Because there are trucks like 3 sides at a time that you can scale like a fortress, so on. Truck, we need to fix you bad, baby. Alright. Alright, let's go. Cargo. Bro, we fight against enemies. Okay, so those red dots are the way to enemies, gotcha. Cargo 15 Ripper, yeah, let's ignore that. Scrap. There's scrap cars too, okay. Okay, so these things do full heal, gotcha. Baby Toons, I think, was a lot of those younger cartoon characters on the Muppet Babies since the 80s. Yeah, the Muppet Babies, there was Tom and Jerry kids, there's a bunch of those. Pup named Scooby-Doo. That one I think was the strangest one because that one felt like the least out of all of them that you could do anything. Because it was just the same thing when they were kids. With Tom and Jerry kids, they try to use some more, situations where they were kids. Although the Pup named Scooby-Doo, they actually did have red hair. It's actually kind of funny. There's an Acme still will come next year for the day the Earth blew up. Yeah. Yep, the guy, as soon as they paid for the rights, because Warner Bros. Was apparently supposed to destroy it. I think I'm gonna like Acme versus Coyote versus Acme, because that just seems a lot more for like what I'm expecting from the Looney Tunes. Not the live action hybrid stuff, but the live action hybrids that tend to have more of like both parts of the formula. Let's try it here. Commence forth, I guess. There we go. You're gonna try to the clouds. Okay, let's go. Where's that? Oh, there we go. Dead meat indeed. Ba-boom. Wait, shit. Be quiet. I'm not a cannon shot, fuck. More on the horizon, gotcha. Flintstone had a prequel show where Fred, Barney, well, kids. But I don't even remember that. I think everyone remembered like the Pebbles and Bam Bam show a lot more. Because I think by that point, the Pebbles and Bam Bam show, they using all of the better ideas there. I can see a lot. Get. I think that's able to fucking cannon. Probably gonna. Straight, there we go. Skadoosh. And we got a new turret. New automat. Classic machine gun. Common on wastelands. Delivers reliable pumps with good accuracy. Gets the job done. We got the new rod and suspension, so we're not like a jelly car. We're just more like a pudding car at that point. A smart cargo. And a new suspension and a new moon lover skin. Hey. Wind farms, this is post-apocalyptic. We try to do one more wave of enemies. I got full health. Let's go. See the red smoke. Let's do this. 3, 2, let's go! Oh, they got laser sights on them. Shit. Yeah, all the newer enemies got a new little gimmick to them. Come on, Seabiscuit. Oh, what's his name? Where's the? The top of take any credits though. There goes Pingu. More's gonna heading towards me. Okay. Just literally flew in action. Put out commission. Such ferocity. The dial critic at the same time. Last one. Alright, now that purple guy, that's the boss. We can go there now. Auto shell gun. Hey. Vispula group skin, let's go. Yo-Yogi was in high school? I don't even remember Yo-Yogi. Jesus Christ. I put the car next to the freaking boss fight. Wonderful. Boss fights. That's like I think it's the fortress one, I think. I can demand cargo? I didn't know that. Shogun? The monster suspension. There we go. I'm gonna demand cargo, so let's see what happens here. I want cargo. Oh, I got 2 cargo already? Okay, never mind. Now it's time for that fortress fight. Let's do it. You guys don't like this. Maybe we'll not autumn wood again. Yeah, I have them double the bakery too. The purple smoke. There we go. That actually explains why I couldn't find them. Oh shit. It does that to actually save on rendering. That's actually pretty clever. Oh, the mouse! Oh shit. This is the upgraded shot cannon. I love it. That's just the first upgrade. Think about how nuts everything else is gonna get. There's the boss fight. What do we... Matthew, what do we... Let's go. Show your face. Oh shit. Damn. Chad Borwick's on us. Come on, get closer. Come out with the Beyblade speed. Swoosh. Initial D magic over there. Your doom shall come, he says. Well, let's see. You are scrapped? Oh. Oh, he revived? Oh, no. Yeah, that was down and down. Flying all over these ramps and everything. There we go. Trying to keep the same two little mains over there in case they don't respawn, you know? Ah! No, don't stop. Third phase. You think I can? I know I can. Let's do this. Oh shit. Oh, too fast, too fast. You can see the light. Yeah, buddy. Let's go. Alright, let me check out chat quickly. Just give VPN since the incident. Whoever's on YouTube on American Internet in African concealed carry. Yeah, you gotta want to use ad block for that. Or uBlock, I think it's a better one. Passport, we get to look at Chinese child, sadly. And I'm pretty sure there's like an underground sweatshop somewhere in America. You can apply there, bro. I think they'll take you. Expect to be paid in beans and tacos. And the occasional bits of rice. I don't know how I never either lost or received that third $1.50 hot dog on the food court. Sure thing, Shaggy Roger. You just swallowed that hot dog like. That's what you did, bro. The pollen body. Dope. Shell gun. Off-road suspension. The auto shop. Another Pallone skin. 2 new stickers. I like how at the end of every major fight you actually get your health restored. Let's check out that fortress now. You're gonna see what I mean in a second here. If that red box is what I think it is. I'm proficient and productive. I'm pretty sure Amazon will take me. Oh my god, not me. I gotta find that clip and send it to you of that Bo Burnham song. CEO entrepreneur, born in 1954. It's Jeffrey Bezos. But it has like a power stint, so it's like oh my god, it's so fucking great. I love it. Take up the 7 hours and hijack cargo transport. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is not really demo. It wasn't even find it. Who could be captain? You're going to be the captain now. Watch me. I just want to find that fortress. It's so cool. Oh, get some hot dogs, corn dogs in there, make it. Oh, yeah. Sorry you didn't get that the dog, bro. Man, if you go with your sibling, maybe they ate it. Where's the truck at? We got whiskey on that truck. Let's go. That off-road suspension. The one I can't find. I'm driving the mountains. Intact. Alright, fine. We'll screw everything else. I'm not trying to damage the car. I'm trying to damage this little shit right here. Oh yeah, I hear you with the cargo. You wonder, are there escort missions you can do in the inverse role? Expired? Oh no, the cargo still got to be good though. For expired cargo, that's not there you go. I gotcha, yeah, I'm trying to get their attention. I take one out, 3 more show up. This is the fucking Medusa of trying to stop the payload. Thanks maybe too much of the Overwatch crew. Oh shit. How many of you midget warriors are there? Jesus! Yes! Get the automats. Alright. Okay. So we earn small cargo to hold. Okay. It's not like an inventory, like a briefcase we can make bigger. T-pose. We gotta put the T-pose on, bro. Hot dog at the one Costco either costs $2 to charge $10 for a whole pizza than they do in the US. Well, that's probably because, you know, cheese is probably like super, like good cheese for good pizza is probably hard to get. I mean, for context, America you can get little cheese for like $8 to get a full pizza with like an extra topping. Here in Japan, bro, you're paying like 3,000 yen for like a large at Pizza Hut. And that's like with like those pepperoni, jalapeno, meat lever kind of combo. At 160 yen, that's about... I can try to do the math mentally. About like $20-something. but if I went to Domino's and paid $4,000, you get that American size in New York extra large with the actual cheese, heavy quality, and everything. That's worth it. Yeah, but I'm surprised that Costco in Japan is basically the same price as, you know, Costco in America. Plus, they do the to-go frozen ones as well. I should go back there. I need to go back there. Hello, Foopsie. Concealed carry. Remember the rule: concealed carry. I don't care what that sign says. You are legally allowed to do it. It's your God-given right in this country. Well, that country. The country you're getting ads from. I know someone had one of those gun holders for your pistol, and he modified it for the commercial. And he said, I'd modify it with a bit of sewing and a bit of, you know, cutting, and it would have fit an entire shotgun across his leg pant. So in theory, if he's lying down, he can actually lie down, pull that shotgun out of his pants, and just blow him over the fuck this smithereens. Are you, is that a gun? You're happy to see me. How about this? Come back, Mr. Scraper. I need you to do the tape house. I brought back the Montreal smoked meat sandwich. Thank fuck. We have the bulgogi bakes up here. It's been a couple of months since I've been to Costco. I gotta see if they still got it. Oh shit. I can join ambushes if I want to. I'm not trying that right now. I'm trying to get the scraper. Having a stroke here. Hot dog, it's $2.41 isn't too bad. I mean, how much is that compared to an IKEA hot dog? The IKEA here got the food court separately. Okay, so what you do, yeah, you're gonna find this car, the scraper, yeah. How you know you find the scraper? It's got the flaming butthole of Satan as your entrance. I think the monster was fine. The right mouse, oh, left mouse button. Okay, so I can actually do an 11 with the right mouse button. Oh, fuck. Okay, so if we want to deliver cargo, we gotta do that. Oh, if we move the cargo, we don't need this shit. To defeat a convoy, we accomplished that. We need 2 more fights, we can find the beetle juke. So I already need good luck. I went with my sister though to some place with a custom pizza, fresh. Like it's worth the extra $10 because like if you put on a large plate, the slice still doesn't fit. It's too long. It's that good. I had 2 slices I couldn't finish because they put so much toppings. Like it's a dense ass pizza and I loved it. And I didn't know about that place. If I can remember the name, I'll let you guys know. Apparently, if you ask them to do it to go, they'll ask if you want it raw or not. If it's raw, you can cook it yourself at home whenever you're ready. And buy this game, Shimo? Please use the link in the description below. There's no sponsor link. It's just out of convenience. Don't look it up on Steam. Just click the link and you'll see. 13 American bucks just for the game. I did another $10, I think, to get the backer with the soundtrack and the concept art. I'm trying to remember how I can get the second gun, so I can mount it to my right click. And it's still, and just before you buy it though, this is still early access. It's not a finished game just quite yet. But hey, the demo was so fun. I bought the early access version. I want to thank one of my viewers here, Godai. I don't know if he's here lurking or not, but Godai, thank you so much for the recommendation. You're giving your trivia and your knowledge on Twisted Metal. I shouldn't be surprised to recommend this game. But he also knows what I like. He doesn't recommend me. He's like, yo bro, check out the new Soul Flight. It is good for your cancer system. Why? You don't want to die. And this auto shotgun is killing everything. I feel like I have more play count on the demo of this than I did the freaking Mad Max game. Although to be fair, you know, it's a campaign-based game. FUMES debut. Motherfucker died doing donuts. I don't know if I should be happy or depressed. Everybody hit like si subscribe, hit both like and comment leave. And don't forget to hit TikTok gram stick link, you know. Sous likes. I don't like Sous likes either. I like sous vide. And I got Neo on sale for the because I was gonna buy Sekiro because it was half off again before I left. But then someone pointed to me that like, yo, you get Neo for like $10, like Neo 1 for $10. I'm like, okay, I can spend $10 if I don't like it. I mean, I spent like $15 on a game I didn't like, but $10, fuck yeah. I'm hoping I like Neo 1. I mean, I want to like it. But you saw with that freaking, you know, that AI when I tried, it was just like slow, fast, slow, fast. I like it. I give up on life. I think these are slightly different stats. It is not Rush accent, it is what's his name? It's Swisscar from Swisscar from Metal you know. Guys, I have confession to make. I got music dyslexia. It's supposed to be Swedish. Let's try the boss fight and then hopefully we can get it. I'm just trying to find that fortress because that was so cool. I mean, you know I'm gushing about it, but when you see what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. You take down the fortress in this little fucking Humvee kind of. No. Where's the boss at? Through the fire and the purple flames. Through the fumes and the flames we carry on. There we go. This it? I think this is it. Fucking. What the? Wait. No, stop. No! Hold on 1 second here. Hold on, fucking sticky key showed up because I was pressing the nitro with my fucking... Ruined that goddamn aspect ratio. I'm trying to use my other gun that I don't have. And when we play Resident Evil 5 with a buddy, man, that game's... With a buddy is great, with the air conditioner when you crap out. Beetle juke this. Let's go. Okay, so you can play the shotgun game. I'll turn around first. Bumper liquor, that's a good insult on the highway. So they got a Prius, that's a crappy sticker, like a stereotypical, you know, coexist kind of thing. Actually, it was cool until you realize who the fuck drives those cars. I don't like the look of that sun, let's go. Can I heal up again? Yeah, these days did not heal up in the demo, I'm just... Where am I going? I Actually, I shoot first, my direction is like second. I thought the bullet time right here. Actually, I gotta ask you guys, have you guys been playing the Speed Racer game? There was two of them, one on the DS and one on the Nintendo Wii PS2. Have you played those? So, what do you guys think? Oh shit. I'm gonna die here. No dead, no dead. Alright. So close, we're down to the wire, down the wire. Alright, we got him. The one based off of the live-action film, yes. It's interesting to see because those two games don't play the same. Because the one on the Wii PS2 plays more like a Mario Kart kind of clone, which is not bad. But if you play the one on the DS, it plays like F-Zero. The only difference is that if you're gonna overtake your enemy, and I mean like overtake, I mean like your car will launch over your opponent, and you can actually slam down on their hood with your rear tires. You do a quick time event where you kind of like line up on the dots for it, but there's two of you versusing. Whoever's the closest or the fastest can get it. And depending on how tight that overtaking is, the timer speeds up. It's really cool. But that aside, you can actually like, it's possible to, even though the roads are kind of narrow, it's still possible to overtake your character by pure drifting, wall running, and spin outs alone. It's probably the game I played the most on the DS that wasn't Mario Kart, and I played it a lot. Like I traded one of my other video games that I had for that game, and I did not regret that trade at all. And you think that the Speed Racer Next Generation cartoon in America would have had a moment to cash in, but I guess not. But then again, that was like all those weird, I wouldn't say weird, more those like strange, like we had the Iron Man Armored Adventures, and that was like French made, which I never would have guessed. And then you had the Fantastic Four cartoon that was actually really cool. Like it really just felt like someone took those old school 90s Fox cartoons and HD'd them up. I got a Beetle Boot skin? Alright, let's go. The Speed Racer Next Generation was an American-made cartoon. That one was the CGI one. It was like one of those few times we were trying to recapture an American anime kind of thing, but being more anime. And it was okay. I mean, there were way worse shows. Like, I mean, like, if the writing was tighter, and I think it had like more about like a Kappa Mikey hand-drawn kind of style, it probably would have been a better show. Because they're probably CG. I mean, CG for the cars, I can forgive that. I mean, Hot Wheels has been doing that for how many fucking eons? But some of the models and some of the poses, like nah, you should have made the model different. Where are you at, Mr. Scrapper? I need that fortress. I can't end the stream until I at least find that. Whoa. What was that? Cargo box? Alright. Where is he? Don't you lie to me, game. I don't see shit. There is no cargo box here. Yeah, Nicktoons had all that stuff. They put that, the Armored Adventure, the Fantastic Four cartoon. There's another one I can't remember in that French animation wave. Although I don't think Armored Adventure. I don't think what's it called? Speed Racer was not part of that. They also had like the BBC cartoon Secret show up on there. Oh, that was way better than any right to fucking do. You choose the bottom of the card. Let's go from to Juke. Looking like a mater over here. Let's change up that color. Where's my other? Why are my other weapon slots at? Which is great because I have a lot more power, but if I die, I have to find that scrap or I'm fucked. I can just do this. Allow me to my color. There we go. Okay, the skins are exclusive per the kind of vehicle you've got. Oh, that makes sense. Make it blue, like a disgusting bright. It looks like I can see it easier on the map. Why are my stickers? Carro with 2 R's. Alright, let's go. Oh, what the hell? I don't got a weapon. Thank you, game, for telling me I don't have any weapon slots. Thank you. Oh, wait, no, Juke. Oh, wait, we got slots. Wait. So each one has a different weapon slot. Okay, that makes sense. So I have to use the other one to get, like, my best one. Cause... what the fuck do you mean? Oh. You have a card in open slots. Alright. You see what I mean, right? I don't understand what you mean, like... Okay, there's probably a second or third weapon slot I'm not aware of. Unless they're referring to a different car. The Polone, this one probably doesn't have any slots. Yeah, this is the one that doesn't have any. Like, how do I get the left button here? Oh, there we go, see? There we go. This guy can hold like 3 of them. Oh, whoa, friendly. I keep getting, erupted. Space used to run the Battletech cartoon here. Oh. Cartoon for kids to watch this generation? Good cartoons generation? The thing with the good ones is that they're always like 1 or 2 season shows. Or worse, they're like Star Versus where it starts off really fucking strong and this kind of ends on a flat note. Like regular show had a flat like season or 2, but they came back strong at the fucking end. But right now, it's also at the same time a lot of nostalgia, so if they're watching older cartoons, is there a problem? Other than the fact that no one new is making anything new interesting? Yeah, you're a cartoonist to say which animation. It filled comments of the 30s at least. Oh yeah, good truly. Only here as a boss, like you to adults, maybe a little pony. That is true. Your time show kid. Today's kids have been robbed. But on the other hand, I can't be mad at them. I mean, think about it. Kids today, like even when I was growing up, half of them like my age, we were half on Cartoon Network or whatever Cartoon Network place, and then the other half of us were on YouTube. And nowadays, all your kids are watching, you know, meme channels, and they're on TikTok, they're playing Minecraft, and they're more online than they are on TV. It means that people like us in their 30s are more so watching TV than the kids younger than us. So we can claim that they are robbed, it's true. But if they're not interested in television, and the same way how today toys for kids shows are aimed more towards adults than kids, because they're the ones buying it, because kids don't really have an interest in action figures the same way that we did growing up. They'd rather buy YouTubes or their favorite YouTuber than that new Ninja Turtles Sanrio crossover put out in the comments. Because cartoons, unfortunately, it's like you like cartoons because you grew up with them, you're a man-child. Very few people actually appreciate animation as a medium, and even then it's a case that do you like it because you genuinely like animation, or do you like it because you just, you know, you just hate people that much and cartoons can't hurt you. Ooh, just pop it out, I like that. I hate this gun already. The cannon's fine, it's the other one I don't like. The auto aim is shit. If I cover the entertainment, Marks don't know how to take anyone. Exactly. Marks are just the propaganda straight up. Even brand political by design. My Little Pony, according to the fans, stopped being good after season 2. That's one of the reasons So Creator left. 7 hours high to the transport. No, I mean, what he's saying is that back in the day, no one really knew it that much, but nowadays it's open on their sleeve. You know what I mean? That way, so that's what Crimson Knight's talking about. Why should I put that shit? I mean, think of it this way. I don't know about the guy created this time, Chris saying. I don't know if he's communist or not. But people would rather that than Rebecca Sugar, because at least his show's entertaining. Well, there was a... Oh, fuck off. Sticky keys. God damn it. There was another guy he worked with who did all the heavy lifting for the fucking lore and shit. Yeah, I have a friend who actually works in the entertainment industry in America, like the animation and shit. And he said what happened with a lot of these big guys, like the Adventure Time creator, their dream is to make a cartoon. And you know what? They made the cartoon. How they made their money, they just rather play the Nintendo 3DS than have to deal with anyone else. So they did their shit, they did their out. This fucking... Oh god, this car's too slow. Is this it? No, that's not it. Oh, there he is. There we go. I'm probably gonna blow up the cargo at this rate. Yeah, you need to dodge it. Trying in here yet. You gotta charge me. Let me damage the cargo, bro. Oh. The defenses will soon be naked. This game, yeah, this has a lot more emphasis on the cargo than the demo. I don't think the cargo is even a thing in this game. Okay, one more. Got it. Alright, let me see what chat says. You're going at lightning speed. I can't see shit. Sorry, I don't care about the political leaning, says Crimson Eye. Entertain me, clown. Never let evil take root? Because now we have content that is equally dog shit, but also only based. Give us a cookie, want a glass of milk. Earn it then. But I see both of your sides. On one hand, don't let... Okay, okay, I get it. Where the fuck is my cursor at? Which screen is it on? Okay, it's on the screen. Okay. Why not? You're right. Don't let evil take root. But at the same time, if the people who are making good shit are the ones who are just better, and I mean objectively better, what are they gonna fucking do? Well, I'm gonna give a good example. I'm gonna be very picky here. Every time we have two guitarists, one's bass, one's pause, but they both don't let the politics entertain their medium, you know? So the music is apolitical, okay? Would you rather pick your bass person, who is, let's say, what's his name? Steven Seagal, who's a not so good guitarist, but he's not, you know. Or you could pick your pause guy, like Alex Skolnick. Again, politics being put aside in the final product. Who are you gonna pick? I'm picking Skolnick. You can lie about like after lots of better gravity falls, like kids can drift for a decade or so. But those are three people that are usually in those projects like that. I'm up. S tier, nice. We typically get the person who has the idea, the person who has that childlike passion, and the person who's grounded enough, like in the idea, to know how to bring it full all together. A lot of people are missing that third guy, or the second guy with childhood wonder. One of the big issues is that a lot of these, cartoons, a lot of this is cinema moments. Yeah, well, there's not a lot of them. Yeah, but again, Gravity Falls is how at the time they had the right three people in the right places, and one of the lead animators wanted to create the freaking Owl House. Compare those two shows. And Avatar allowed us to see fan base too. Oh, Jason reminded me. Have you seen the design for the new third generation Avatar? I get it. They're gonna make Korra like, oh, the Avatar is now the hated person because of all the chaos that Korra caused with her bad shit. Fair enough, I get it. I would have rather Korra learn her lesson and actually, you know, contribute something good than just have her entire legacy be a goddamn fucking crater. But the new designs feel like fucking Pokemon anime shit. Oh my god. It's bad. It's too vibrant for its own good. At least the other ones, Korra, I can say this. Korra, at least from a design perspective, was good. I'll give it that. Design-wise, they knew what they're doing. They respected Avatar's original bright colors, and adding a bit of, you know, industrialist aesthetic here and there. No one is like, Jesus Christ, bro, you gotta limit the color palette. You're right, Crimson Eye. Anti-wokeness is not the problem. Woke is not the problem of bad quality. Because you can still be anti-woke and not make good shit. I'm fair. I'll give you a really funny example in a second here. I hear you. I'm your bogeyman. See also Grub, well, yeah. The guy who told us about anti-wokeness, but yet that never finished his own game. This is how sad it is, bro. Grub's at least, sorry, not the revolution. Bro, look. Yandere Dev has a promise to finish this game, right? I'll say it again at the comment in case you're saying. But Yandere Dev has tried his best to make a video game. Shit coding and everything. Promises not fulfilled. But the funny thing is, if you buy like his 80s DLC, the 80s DLC actually fulfills the promises of what he promised for the game. So, if Yandere Dev 80 mode was just the default game, he would have finished his game 3 years ago. shame to buy the fucking DLC to make the game complete. But that's, feature creep for you. When a fan is too much of a fan and not much about the creative, the drive and discipline. Yeah, the post with San Francisco would have brought the real world fans together. Warren is looking at the end and sort of use a Franco-German bullshit. It's always the Franks who embrace the worst of the Germans. Yeah, next adding more and more to get it done. You can tell he's working on it. Yeah, but again, every promise, every major promise that was supposed to be what Yandere Sim is, it's done in that 1980 mode. Again, if the 1980 mode was the base game and not separate DLC, people would have not given him as much shit as he did. You can tell he really wants to make the 80s mode, but he started off with this modern thing. But one guy was also, he showed Japanese people Yandere Sim, and they didn't get the game. They thought it was a parody. They didn't get the Yandere was serious because it's just, it really takes from the persona, that social link aspect of like everyone kind of matters, but it uses that with that very heavy humanization. And then it goes full Hitman with how personal the deaths are. So you have personal connection and you're trying to kill everyone. It makes it a lot harder for players to want to do such a thing. And what I was going is that when I was with my folks visiting back in Cali, we saw that one guy, the Charles Bronson lookalike guy, escape from Block 13. It was an okay film. It wasn't amazing. It was a passable film. There were some parts that were a little bit too slow, but some parts were so bad it's good. And you can tell the actor is really just trying his best to be Charles Bronson, even though he doesn't got the voice because he's from Hungary. Again, it's great, but the question is, if you want a solid, passable, entertaining film, then that's great. That's a perfectly solid film. But if you want to compare it to like the absolute masterclass of AAA cinema, give that Spanish producer more than $50,000 and a writing class. And that's what I'm wondering when people want anti-wokeness. Do you want to just go back to consistent like C-tier quality that's okay? Or are you kind of to compare it to the greats? And the greats are great for a reason. Oh shit, something's attacking me. I want to die. I got restored. Oh shit. I'm not gonna complain. I'll do a second. I'm gonna try crime in a second. Give me a second. I'm dying. Crime from out here. I should put the faster car. I can tell all the currents of the Lesser Bender. I don't want a franchise. It was good to enjoy the memory. Yeah, sometimes you just need a one and done. But that's unfortunately how a lot of the West is. I'm not saying it doesn't happen in the East, but the West really loves their franchise and will keep their shit going for like 40, 50, 60 fucking years and shit. In Japan, they quickly just fucking end their shit before we bring them a reboot. Doctor Who, Star Trek, Star Wars, Simpsons, forget that. Forget those. Fucking look, Batman has been around for over 80 fucking years. And one of the last things we're going to have a complete, like DC as a whole, has a complete fucking run. You can't. It's always Elseworld shit that's not canon, which is good, solid, has an ending. But as far as main timelines are concerned, no one really gets to finish it. Shit. If you wanted a sequel, fine, but and you want to have one, like both go 13 with one-off story that you don't really need to read the other, well, that's fine too. But you can't just keep it going without, keeping the consistency. What's the fucking point? When Tom and Jerry has a better run of consistency than you do, You got a problem. On the wire. We barely won, bro. 140k, give the MCU a decade ago. Oh yeah, bro, the MCU, because think about it, the MCU's dead because think about it, everything was pointing and culminating towards Endgame. The only two movies that you really need to see past Endgame. Past Endgame, you need to see Guardians 3 and Spider-Man No Way Home, because those were conclusions to those arcs. But everything else is already finished. There's nothing else left to start. And now people are seeing, the mainstream is seeing firsthand why people don't like comics anymore. It goes on way too long and long and long. I mean, if they wanted to stop at Endgame and reboot and do things all over with a new take and a new twist, fine by me. God of War should have the piece of. But here's the difference between God of War. When they made God of War 3, that was designed to be the end. It was only resurrected because Sony doesn't have anything fucking else. Naughty Dog isn't gonna make another Jack and Daxter. Naughty Dog isn't gonna make another Uncharted now. Because they'd rather just make Last of Us because Druckmann took over. Druckmann literally only put out Last of Us 1 3 times, Last of Us 2 times. With remastered editions and all that shit. But again, the difference. It was designed to be an end for God of War, and then they resurrected it later. Honestly, if it was just for the first reboot, and that was a one and done, I would have forgiven it. But now they gotta keep it going because all that they fucking have. Ghost of Tsushima could have been another one and done, but they got another one coming out. And I don't think it was gonna be nearly as good because Ghost of Tsushima was Sucker Punch. And they wanted to make that game just the PlayStation 2 days. They had everything planned for over 15 years. And we're waiting for the technology to be just right when making the game. And now you don't have that 16 years of passion that's been built up over and over and over, you know? Fucked up Fallout? What do you mean, motherfucker? Fallout, unpopular opinion, Fallout's been fucked up. And even before Bethesda bought it. Because you had 1 and 2 that went in completely different directions. 1 bros like 3, 2 bros like New Vegas. No one likes 4 anymore. No, very few, if anyone likes, unironically, like 76. Fallout's been fucked ever since 2 came out because you had 2 different ideas instead of the third game, or another main entry game where they could have married those concepts and done good with them. Everyone just wants those 2 ideas to get further and further and further. Every Fallout game you play, you're playing 1/5 what should be the best CRPG ever made. With the fans that want to put the good parts together, they'd rather keep them separate. The food shouldn't touch. PUC start radar, not Vault-Tec and other corporations. That's what happened when you want your show to go to China. I mean, World War Z did that shit too. China's testing started the war in the book, and they just picked India. Or at least with India, it's mathematically logical and possible. Let's go. A race? Oh, this is definitely new. I don't know what the fucking track is. You're supposed to know what the track is? Oh, jeez. Oh, guns are disabled. Oh, we're gonna lose. I thought it was some. Contrary to belief, it was Upper's Lore on the Golden Throne, FUMES. Otherwise, should have even a series. Exactly, it should have never. It was a one and done at absolute most. It was an FPS for people who hated FPS. Sorry, not FPS. It was a shooter game for people who hated fucking shooters. All it was. And what happens when you go with a game series like 40K with too long, you gotta either explain more or add more mystery. If I have a point, because it's too long, like the fucking daytime soap operas. Really alpha league shit reshrouded industry and got for the horror slices. Explaining it was really cool, yeah. You don't have to explain everything. A lot, Yes, but not everything. You need to explain what makes the story work. Netflix Bioshock will never happen. A Bioshock and another series I think are fucking garbage. Well, not garbage. What's the word? Is it ruined, I'd say? Yeah, because again, 1 and 2 had the same problem. 1 was a much better world than 2 was, but 2 had arguably a better story. And then 3 arguably had the best one of them all in terms of the world, but the worst story. And so depending on if you're going to take like the content of the world into account or your own personal opinions more so, you had canons and shit. Oh well, you tried. Fat piece of shit, you know, like. I would trust someone else who actually liked Fallout, what's it called? Bioshock Infinite, but who actually liked the original concept that Ken Levine pitched back with that cinematic. If they made that cinematic with all the potential into a TV show, then yeah, I think it'd be great. Arguably it'd be better than Barry Let's See Part 2. Let's See Part 2 was 1 through 10. I was like, fuck, I don't want to finish this. I don't, but I put too much time into it. Where the fuck's the goddamn fortress thing at? I'm gonna look it up in a little bit, because I'm wondering where the fuck it is. The Meg movies put Japan for China. Interesting. I actually had my friend at the FLGS the other day. Well, I was wondering how it was vague and mysterious. Hi, the Minecraft movie bomb. I always aim our life as video games around human characters. Well, to be fair, Steve is the protagonist of Minecraft and a lot of things. But here's the funny thing about it. Notice, you called it the Minecraft movie, but officially the movie is called a Minecraft movie, as in it's not the definitive interpretation. Meaning that someone else could make a Minecraft film that's completely different, more famous than the game, and it would still be valid. Which I thought was pretty clever of whoever did the marketing for that film. Bioshock is a critique of Ayn Rand. Well, the name is Andrew Ryan. He also was an immigrant from Russia. It's exactly what it is. And that's one other thing about the games. I have friends who love Bioshock 1, but you know what? They don't give a fuck about Ayn Rand, whoever the fuck her name is, you know, or her politics, whatever. So, if you're someone who loves Ayn Rand's politics, or you know of it, at least, and you judge the game as a critique of Randism, then it's a completely different game than if you're going in ignoring all the politics, if you aren't aware of it. What the hell do you do? And so 2 is kind of more pro-Rand, but again, the director of 2 had a very different idea of what to do with the world than Ken Levine. Same shit happened to fucking Bioshock. So sorry, Fallout, fuck me. They could have a lot of the same pitfalls, that's why my brain's mushing them together. Two different takes on what the original was supposed to be, and unfortunately people like one thing over the other instead of trying to, you know, merge the best of them together. A gaming was mostly free. Mostly free in what sense? Like, ideologically or creatively free? Because people forget, like, it may have been more free ideologically, but those fucking time constraints, bro, that was a whole other thing. Oh, this is a magnetic charger. I didn't know that. Bioshock has undersea science fiction that uses punk decor of Rapture. Yep, that's one way to look at it. Not saying you're wrong at all. But there are people there who love Bioshock for that and that alone, regardless of the quality of writing. I'm just trying to find out how to get that fucking fortress in this game. Hold it. About Infinite ship, its aesthetics are phenomenal. Yeah, Infinite's aesthetics are fucking great. It's again, design wise, it's the best. Let me grab another drink and I'll tell you 1 second. Alright, So I went to visit my. Like, I went back to my family. I went up with my cousin. He said, "Let's go to the mall." And at the mall, they actually had the book off there too. And you know what I found in that book off there? I actually found the physical copy of The Art of BioShock Infinite. I wasn't gonna buy it. I'm not even the biggest fan of BioShock Infinite as a story, but the aesthetics of the game are so fucking good. I bought it. I mean, if they had the Sekiro book there too, I would have bought it too. Even though I'm not the big fan of the Souls genre or whatever. But I know good aesthetic when I fucking see it. The problem with it is that the story, the cinematic story was amazing. Like the different time-changing aspects. Like, if you really wanted to do what that game wanted to do, and you had PS3 graphics, you could have pulled it off on a PS4. But he did everything. I can't even say that. I can't even say what I wanted to say because it was a cinematic trailer. That might not have even been the initial concept they wanted at all, where it was about, politics and essentially the crazies on both sides pushing the agenda to where war was inevitable as you have to kind of balance both things out to get the best thing possible. But again, that was a cinematic. That game, that cinematic version of what the game that we got, I would have loved it. But who knows, that may not even been what he wanted to make. It might have just been the show to get investors on their backs. I'm sorry, but you're paying because you do this philosophy? That's the problem I'm gonna try. I've met too many people who do that shit, and that's why I say 2's the best. Where I ask everyone, can someone explain to me why 2 is better than 1 without using politics, and only one person gave me an answer. Better gunplay. And I'm like, okay, good argument, good argument. Crimson Knight says, the game bug me, I'll play with the story. That is very true, but it is double-edged, It's like, would you rather have a base game, quote-unquote, with shit aesthetics but great gameplay? Or, mediocre everything all around? You want to avoid wokeness in your game? Just play card simulators, deck builders. Play that shit. Forget your casino emulator today. That's the easiest way you can do it. Or get a game like Shotgun Roulette. So just not in real life, just get the game. Oh, FUMES with an M, sorry. I'm looking up on my phone here. Say Call of Duty died? Well, I would say, well, it depends. Like, you mean in terms of true to its identity, or when it started bleeding out hardcore fans and so they changed to get more normies? As far as it, like, dying, Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 is the last good game. Because while the story was absolutely kind of especially after Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3's gunplay, its mechanics, and its zombie mode were like the last good one. It's literally, you can buy the DLC, and you'll have all the best maps from every single past Call of Duty up to that point. Plus, if you're on PC, you actually are given legitimate tools that are built in to make your own custom zombies map. After that, we started doing the infinite warfare, the advanced warfare, more the cinematic stuff. As we started losing a lot of players, especially when Black Ops 4 came out, there was no campaign, but the multiplayer was just terrible, and the game kept on crashing when it first came out. And after that, they started putting all these goddamn loot boxes in Call of Duty World War II, and that's when a lot of gamers just gave up on it. And then they realized that no one's buying Fortnite because it's a solid game, because it's free to play. So they sell you like a solid $40 package in the game, and they sell you all these cosmetic skins that you play as you can play as fucking Snoop Dogg versus Cheech and Chong versus Seth Rogen versus what's her name? Nicki Minaj. I'm just trying to find that. No one has the. Fuck. Damn it, I want that fortress. I'm hoping I don't have to deliver cargo and shit to get this crap done to open. That would suck. I think about it, I might be able to stomach it. The gameplay is good, yeah. But for some people, it's the opposite. It's like comic books, you know. If the story is amazing, it's fine. But the art shit, forget it. It's why some fuckers can't get past JoJo past a certain point or at all because the art's just too gay for them. I can read JoJo, I just can't read Battle Royale because the art is like, ugh. So I'm about the opposite. For on the Tracks Prime says, for army simulation game, I prefer Arma. Bit buggy, but it looks okay. Got no cargo shit. I want to try to deliver one of these cargo things and see what happens. What about, I'll give English calling COD the great multiple titles. Simple, because we're free to play. That's what happened. They're bringing on the same issue of IP built with its champions. Yep, they should have made another game about it. Or a separate game in the same universe with these other champions and only add them in if they're popular enough, you know? Because they're side games, again, they're fighting game, they're looks really good. The RPG, Ruined King, I like it a lot. But, you know, but some people won't even play those or even listen, you know, to the K-pop or Pentakill because it means, oh great, now I'm touching fucking League, you know. That's what also happens, you know, sometimes you do everything right, but because you're part of the wrong IP, you done goofed. Give me the sexy couple body. Oh yeah. Alright, give me some cargo. Alright. Sharknador? Okay. I gotta hijack a convoy. Okay, let's hijack the convoys. And hopefully we can find that goddamn fortress. If not, I'll look it up on, and I'm sure I'll get it. Halo is a great example of the zombie franchise, but there's a difference. Halo was made with 3 as the final one. Then ODST came out, and that was made to be the final one. That's why they did it as a prequel, which was great. Because they could have one more hurrah without, you know, ruining the ending of 3. And then Halo 4 came out, and I will low-key defend Halo 4. Because if you treat Halo 4 like an epilogue, it's literally the only thing that they could have done the way it played out. You know? They literally did the only story that you could tell without fucking up the entire franchise. And then 5 was so bad that you put it on the console, on Xbox One, and you can't have local multiplayer split screen. That's one thing that made Halo sell a lot of copies. So now it's gone. And the worst part is there was a free game, a free multiplayer map maker that they had out. And nobody played it because they didn't know it was there. Because Halo 5 base was so damn stupid. And then with Gears of War, 3 was maybe the last one, but you know, they gotta keep it going because they got nothing else. It's like with Sony, if they brought back Killzone, I would have been fine. Or another Twisted Metal, which were like, you know, something about Twisted Metal that I like. It does the comic book thing of just going on forever and ever, but each game is clearly a separate continuity. So you don't need to play the other Twisted Metal games for the game to work. And the game with the story matters individually, but not in the grand scheme of things. It's a good motivation to keep playing. But overall, you don't have to play all of the games. Like Calypso in 1, it's not the same Calypso as 2, which is truly the same one as 4. And also not the same one as Black or the same Calypso as we see in the reboot in 2012. But the other thing too is that, to be fair, with 343 Studios, they're the ones who pushed Sweet Tooth to become the game's mascot when they're supposed to become, what was his name? Forget, fucking Drax. I don't want to say Drax, but I'm thinking Mortal Kombat shit. For a couple of years, and then it wasn't like change character as like the leading face for every couple of years. But now Sweet Tooth becomes so synonymous because 343 popped him up. Good luck divorcing him from the franchise at any capacity. Halo CE, shitty graphics, amazing story, MMO. Oh, what I love about Halo CE is that if Combat Evolved, I love the collection on the PC, because pressing just I think it was cap lock or it was tab, one of those two, will shift between both the old school graphics and audio versus the new school graphics and soundtrack. Call War 2's campaign was fine, but the multiplayer was just a fucking grind to get anything because of those goddamn loot boxes. 4. Hate that Doom TD has so many cutscenes. Yeah, I know, but that's just what happens when something like Doom has been around for so long. The problem with Doom is that even if you didn't have the Dark Age cutscenes, it still has to compete with other fucking games nowadays. And you're never going to be able to beat other games because those games are commit to being new school, and then you can't win the old school crowd over as well, to the same degree, because how are you going to beat Doom 1 and 2 with over 30 years of free fucking mods? It's damn near impossible. I mean, and I'm just saying that those complaints about it were as far back as Doom 2016. I remember so many negative reviews on Steam, and one of my friends at the time dealt with negative reviews saying, why would I want to play this game when I can just boot up Doom and play Brutal Doom for free? And now Brutal Doom isn't even that good anymore. Apparently, Project Brutality's overdone it. So how do you compete with your older self that's like a fuck ton cheaper, where you get it for $1 on sale and $30 30 years of free mods, aka free games? How the fuck do you beat that? You gotta commit to being old school, you gotta commit to being new school. You gotta be the same thing and have no new fans, or reinvent and see what happens. It's all about trade-offs, unfortunately, when you go as long as Doom. Halo Volume I just ordered Halo 2 Volume 2. Amazon seller canceled, no reason? Oh, that's fucking gay. I had that happened once. That's infuriating shit. I want that fucking fortress! God damn it! I want to scale the car with my other car. And blow up 7 levels of bosses. Not bosses, but minions. Ooh, baby. Oh, shit. No. Damn it. Fucking hell. Only new copy of Halo 3 soundtrack available. Oh, that's bull! That is bullshit. I'm sorry to hear that. Hold up, I clicked off for a second. Shit, where's my mouse at? Okay. I'm not trying to scam me the cargo, they keep coming at me, man. The cargo's a shield, unfortunately. Now we're gonna get the cargo nice and down. Last one. Fate being 60 when we play Halo 3 when it came out. Yeah, I didn't have an Xbox when it came out. Okay. Let's do one more boss and hopefully we'll be okay. get to 23 after friends pestering. I mean, I got into it like my friend had an Xbox, so I go to his place and we play the 4-player local multiplayer. Alright, I want the new cup. No, repull is fine. Fuck yeah, we're doing this. Let's go. What about up the gun slot at? Oh wait, one's the shotgun. Go slow. I'm not too sure if I like this. She's a good boy in school. So when I launch or something. I don't think I ever would have done any of those. Closest was Pokemon Heart Gold. You know my cousins. My partner if you're looking at the 360. I'm glad I put my PS4. It went to be the right choice. If this was PS3, I would have said 360 would have been a better choice personally. You know, I love a lot of PlayStation 1 games. That just stopped cartoonishly. Hit ruin Xbox. That's just every time new tech comes out. The problem is that when new tech comes out, a fuck ton of kinks. Everybody wants it to work. Nobody wants to fucking test that shit. As a result, you wind up with the same controller. We've been stuck with the PlayStation 1 controllers for 30, 40 fucking years now. Oh, wait, 30 years. Oh fuck. I know I can't. Fucking distance. Because like with Connect, like other than the dance game, like like Just Dance or Dance Central or the Michael Jackson experience, which would actually use the microphone for you to sing the main parts, like you're performing Michael Jackson at a concert. Other than that, the only one I could think that really should be a good game was the Gunslinger. Because you would actually use your gun, the finger pistol to shoot, but it's the same guys who made Comic Jumper, and they're known to be experimental comedic death. So the game was you playing as like a Super Mario Nation Western. It was great, but no one wanted to do that shit. No one wanted to try. Because that would actually involve being strategic and getting in the box. The only one who tried, quote unquote, was Steel Battalion. Now, if Steel Battalion pulled it off, that would have been amazing. But they didn't. And they made it work. It was so buggy that you're just standing up. Generally, the movie was called a thing to freak out. That was a one weakness. No, I'm not seeing the weakness here. I just can't shoot willy-nilly like I like to. I'm just shooting across the entire thing, don't I? Oh, I'm not gonna win this fight. Oh fuck. These tires suck. I don't know the weaknesses. No, it's the weakness. Where is it at? Down there? I guess so. You gotta shoot the ship till it's naked, I guess. I'm gonna lose at this one. Actually, if you want a PS2 nowadays, depends on the quality and where you're at. Like here, I can go to the used shop and get like a PS1 for like $40. But then again, my friend got a Super Nintendo that was labeled as junk because they weren't sure if it was working or not. Got the cable for another $1. Got a video cable for another $1. And so for $3, you got a fully working Super Nintendo. It was yellow as shit, but the shit fucking worked. PS2, probably about $100, $120. If you want a slim one with a working laser, because PS2 past the point the laser doesn't work, and it's the fat one. Because if you have a fat one, you can actually physically mod it. So you can actually get a hard drive in case. But at that point, given the new chips that the fucking your Apple computer uses, you can now emulate shit. Because the company says PS1 cheap, a Valkyrie profile for $10, or USA will get you triple digits. Americans don't know what they've got. They overvalue the shit. Like I've seen scalper shops in America where they charge you $40, 40, for a fucking loose manual. I gotta find my old body. Shit. It's gonna jump. You got a console game or console that wasn't a brick. Import one, yeah. 7th gen was the PS3 one, right? I forget. Because NES was technically 3rd gen, right? Yeah, and if the PS360 is the one that kind of sucked, then what's it called? It's because the second half was when it became multi-plat and they started doing all this shit. And at the same time, he's won a lot more already. Shit. That boss is gonna be tricky. I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat this boss. Yeah. If not, I'm gonna try tomorrow, or I can do the Mafia 2 side missions, whatever. I'll put that for the vote. Yeah, we're changing the fucking tire. So about Amazon, $40 for a pain in the ass. Oh shit. Get two to still tell in the store now. More rally signal on black variants. Yeah, because that's how these pseudo retro guys are. If they're gonna charge you $300, so you can get your childhood back. But if your childhood is available remastered on Steam, a little bit less content, but most of it's still there, and specifically the main campaign and everything. So they're gonna just throw it away. They're chasing something that's not quality or physical out of a retro game. One more time. There's no modern 1999. Yeah, you can probably get that shit to run on your PS1. So on your PC, your Mac now. I remember buying my Ninja Gaiden for like $20 from my Vita. Granted, the Vita wasn't considered a dead console yet. underneath it, I'll give me the most damage. No, I do now. Fuck, no, fuck. I might as well kind of beat this one up. I don't know what I do. Sigma, blast this ravaged vehicle! Thing. Okay, comes to say, well, thing of the 360 version is regarding the superior version. Yeah, but we're talking about normal people here. Normal motherfuckers. The same one that, if they wanted to buy Mega Man Adventures 2 with Trombone in it for $180, or magically Sony put it up tomorrow for $6, they would, their idea of buying the 180 version would leave their head as soon as they see the online digital for $6. I'm talking about those people. If you actually want like the original superior version and you care about it, you're gonna know what it's actually worth, and you're not gonna pay that shit because, you know, $200 is too fucking much for that shit. Like 60, 80, 100, maybe. Marvel vs. Capcom for 120, yeah. What's your history? I guess. Yeah, the PC it really was. I'm trying to get about 80 to the PC. Trying to get the experience of remasters, that is. Oh, of course, yeah. Sometimes it's not possible because, you know, legal copyrights and all that stuff. Other times it's just, well, it doesn't matter the core experience that much. But at that point, you guys will have a series compared to Devil May Cry. Yeah, true. But with Devil May Cry, because it's more popular, they're also going to charge you a lot more than they would for a copy and extra guide. Rim 5. Alright, guys. Get your last thoughts in there. Alright, guys, get your last thoughts in there. While we'll hop on a VC after this. Well, largely because Brooks Ryan wants to sell playing Golden. I want to help get people into World War II history. Yeah, DreamWorks Interactive. See you guys, man. I'll catch you in the VC. I hope you guys had a great time with the stream here. Yeah, I'll put another poll if you want more fumes, if you want to do the Mafia missions tomorrow. Loving the soundtrack? I'm glad you like it. Glad you guys enjoyed it. Well, until next time, well, tomorrow, this is Shimo signing off. Take care and raise those fucking horns.